Hey guys, Chart Stoppers back with another video. In this channel we take a look at different stocks and map out their key support and resistance areas on their chart. It's important to know these areas before you buy any stock, and it's also important to know what kind of a trend a stock is in before you buy into it. Support and resistance is one of the most important things you should know about a stock before you either buy or sell. And also, if you're doing any day trading, swing trading, or options trading, you are definitely going to want to get familiar with this channel and support and resistance. And just to let you know, I'm not a financial expert. These videos are for educational purposes only, but I am here to point out key factors on the charts which do impact the price action of a stock. And I also provided a link in the description for Webull. You could use that if you want to start an account and get 2 free stocks. And I also provided a link for Robinhood. If you don't have Robinhood yet, use my link below. Start an account, you'll get 1 free stock. And just to let you know, I will be doing 3 videos per week on 3 different stocks. So if you have a recommendation for a video, leave a comment below and I will try to get to that. Okay, so today is July 5th, 2021. So happy 4th of July to everyone out there. The market is closed today in observance of the holiday. So let's get into where the market left off on Friday here. You can see the S&P 500 finished up 0.75%. The Dow Jones finished up 0.46%, and the Nasdaq led the day up almost a full percent at 0.81%. Okay, so let's take a look at the stock I want to get into today. I want to go over Costco. I got a request from a viewer to take a look at this one. So on Friday, Costco finished at $398.94. It was up $4.41 on the day, which was the equivalent of 1.12%. On the week, it finished up 1.06%. On the month, we are up 4.79%. In the past 3 months, it's up a little over 11.5%. And going back a year here, we are up almost 30% at 29.72%. So taking a look at the chart here, you could see we actually just reached our all-time high on Friday at $400.77. Okay, it finally broke through this $400 mark here. It did close the day on Friday. Let's see here. It did close the day a little bit under $400. So we're looking at that $400 mark as resistance here. We're going to see if we could get up over that mark in the next coming week and close above there and hold for a couple days, because it looks like $400 is acting as resistance. You can see we've tested that area 3 times in the past week, and each time it did close below that $400 mark on the day here. So we'll keep watching that, see if we could get above there. But as you could see on the chart here, I wanted to take a look at this major resistance that we broke through. So it looks like this is going to, get above there. But the major resistance here was at $387.75. You could see this was a resistance area in the past here. So when we reach that area right up here around that resistance part, you saw this thing dip way down here. It went from 387 or 388 all the way down to this area here, which is about 315 here. So you lost a lot of value in the stock. That was about a $70 swing right there from top to bottom here, and you could see the major dip in the chart there. So after we hit this support area down here at around 315, you could see it bounce nicely off of our support. We were not looking good for a while here. We lost our 50-day moving average, lost the 30-day, and we lost our 8-day there. And, it did dip below the 200-day moving average briefly here for about, it looks like a month here. We were below that 200-day moving average, and we hit our support down here and then bounced right off of that support. Okay, I do have another support line down here around 275. You could see we've hit that area a couple times going back to around 2019. It consolidated nicely in between this 275 support and our 315 resistance, which is now acting as support for us. So That is our next support if we do fall back down here and then fall below this support here, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like this thing is trending up, and you could see here on my chart I have a parallel channel that this thing has been trading in ever since the lows of this correction here in this stock. You could see from around the beginning of March when it bounced off this support line right here, we started trading inside this channel between these two white lines here, and I've got it mapped out on our chart. As you could see, we started off, with a major run up. It, was pretty much just going up every day here, gaining nicely, and then, we did have some sideways action here in May, and then now we bounced off of our lower trend line here, and we are on our next leg higher. So you could see it's been bouncing in between these two parallel lines for the past couple months here on its way up to new highs. So looking in here, zooming in, you could see that this was a key area right here from back in the beginning of December of 2020. This was very key, this resistance point here. You could see we just couldn't get above there. We did intraday go above there, but we could not close the day out above this resistance line here at around $388. You could see it just kept bouncing off that resistance until finally right here on June 22nd, we had a very nice green candle breaking through there. That resistance closing way above it right there. We closed the day on that day at $392.18. So that was a confirmation of it breaking through that resistance, holding and closing the day above there. So now that will act as support going forward, the $388 level, as we continue upwards in this channel until this is broken, this pattern here. So I'm just going to switch over to our weekly chart, see what we could find here. And you could see here on the weekly chart, we are above all of our moving averages on there. The 8-day, the 30-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day is way down here. So it's looking good on the weekly chart here. You could see it is trading in between this channel on the weekly chart also, and it's looking like it's going to continue higher for next week. So I'm just going to switch over to the 4-hour chart, see what we could find on that one, and that'll be our last look at this. And as you could see here, it looks like, I need to move this a little bit out because it's not covering all candles there. There we go. So you could see, nice bouncing off of this trend line here, continuing its way up. Consolidating right around the resistance level right here before breaking through there and pushing higher. So it's looking very good. We have a nice uptrend continuing into next week, and we do have a short week next week, but it looks like this thing is going to continue its way upwards, maybe consolidate a little bit, bounce off this trend line once again, and continue its way upward. So that's about it for this one. You could see, if you're holding this stock, I would definitely continue to hold. It's looking like it is going to continue its way further upside. And, if you're looking to trade this, I would definitely trade the parallel channel here. Once it gets close to these trend lines here in either direction, you could place your trades. And just be careful, if it does break out of this parallel channel here, either upwards or downwards, I would wait to see if it bounces off this support here. If it does break out to the downside out of the parallel channel here, I would wait to see if this support will hold before getting in on any more long positions there or even short positions, because you might get stopped out on this support line here. Okay, and if it breaks out to the upside, that's a very good indicator to go long on this stock for sure. Okay, but you could definitely trade this channel here, this parallel channel, as it continues to bounce off each trend line. You could have made a lot of money on this trade right here if you saw the trend lines, before this point. But, just be careful out there. Make your trades accordingly to what you see on the charts. And hope you guys have a good holiday and a great weekend here. The markets will be back open tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. like usual. It'll be a short week. So hope you guys have a great week. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you like this video. and we will see you next time on Chart Stoppers.